Hello everyone, my name is Kelly Rashka. I am a product marketing manager for Microsoft AppSource.
My name is Felipe Ospina. I'm a program manager for Microsoft's commercial marketplace. And we are here to tell you how to navigate AppSource for Dynamics 365 and Microsoft 365. So let's go ahead and get started. This is what we will be covering today. We're going to talk about some of the benefits from using cloud marketplaces like AppSource. We are going to show you how to extend the solutions you already have on Microsoft 365 and Dynamics 365. Show you a little bit of concepts around how to find, try, buy, and deploy those solutions within Dynamics and Microsoft 365 using AppSource. And we'll show you a quick demo so you can get a visual idea on the concepts that we will be talking about.
So what exactly is a cloud marketplace? So what we've heard from our customers through research and through one-on-one conversations with folks such as yourself is that they want the opportunity to self-serve research 365 days a year, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. They want the ability to find a solution that they can tack on to their Dynamics 365 or their Microsoft 365 to extend the power.
One of the great things about AppSource is the ability to test those apps. There's two ways you can test the apps within AppSource. You can do free trials or you can do test drive. So you have those two options, and we'll be showing you a little bit further down the presentation how to go about doing that.
So once you've searched and you've compared some of the apps, you've looked at reviews, you've had a chance to do a trial or a test drive, now Microsoft AppSource offers the opportunity for folks to purchase through credit card, just simplifying the procurement process.
This is very simple deployment. Click to buy. It's automated. It's fully integrated within your Dynamics 365 tenant experience, as well as with your Microsoft 365. So let's see how Microsoft's commercial marketplace can take you there. If you think about Microsoft commercial marketplace, think about one marketplace and two storefronts. We have Azure Marketplace, which is the storefront focused on IT developers and IT professionals building on top of Azure. And we have AppSource, which is the storefront for line of business apps that run on Dynamics 365, Microsoft 365, Power BI, and Power App Platform. We also have SaaS applications in AppSource. You can experience AppSource both through the web storefront and through the in-product experience on either Dynamics 365, Microsoft 365, and Power BI. So Kelly, how do you find the right app for your business needs?
So as of this morning, and while the slide says over 8,000 apps, we actually are closer now to 9,000 apps. We have the largest partner network, so on average, we're adding about 200 apps per month. So if you were at Microsoft AppSource yesterday and looked and searched for a solution and didn't find it, make sure that you're checking back, because likelihood of them actually loading in the next few months are probably very possible. Especially from a Power Platform perspective, we're seeing interest in that grow. So if you're looking for something specific to Power Platform, come back. We already have the Dynamics 365 and the Microsoft 365 solutions available to you. And it's available globally. So over 140 countries. So if you're looking for something in any region or any locality, feel free to come in and check out Microsoft AppSource. Within the try phase, as Felipe was mentioning, we have thousands of free trials and test drives. So once you find an app that you think is the right, suitable solution for your program or your business need, you have the opportunity to try it before you buy it. The ratings and reviews are in-depth experience, so someone can only provide feedback if they've actually purchased the product, which is really important. And now there's a name associated with that, whereas before the feedback was anonymous. So that's all meant to make sure that you can make a trusted decision. In the buy and deploy phase, as we've mentioned, we now have transactable offers, and you can easily upgrade or convert to a subscription service.
And it's not only the catalog, almost 9,000 apps, but also availability from market-leading solutions on thousands of publishers. You'll be able to find over almost 600 transactable SaaS offers in the marketplace, and also offers for Microsoft 365 and Dynamics 365. With regards to Microsoft 365, we're announcing unified deployment This will allow you to discover applications from within the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. It will allow you to purchase and acquire them and also perform tests on those applications before deploying them. There is a session on this tomorrow. We'll give you more information on this. It's a great session for you to attend to know more about Microsoft 365 unified deployment. So let me go ahead and show you a demo for AppSource. I'll start with the in-product experience within Microsoft 365. So once you are logged into your Dynamics 365 tenant at homedynamics.com, you'll be able to access AppSource in two ways. You can see that we have a link here on the top right that says Get More Apps. Or if you scroll to the bottom, you'll also find the AppSource icon. Clicking either of those links will basically surface the AppSource experience from within your Dynamics 365 tenant. So what you're seeing here is a filtered view for Dynamics 365 offers within the tenant, where you can filter depending on the type of a product you're interested in. So for instance, if you're interested on Business Central apps, just select filter here on the top left, and you will be presented with the apps that are available for that Dynamics 365 product. You can also filter by category as well as by industry. So let's say you're in the financial services industry, you'll see apps that have been built especially for that industry and that are very applicable to your specific needs on that industry. Let's review the different call to actions that you find across AppSource. There's 4 call to actions within AppSource. There's Contact Me, Get It Now, Test Drive, and Free Trial. Contact Me, what this will do if you find an app that says Contact Me, once you click on Contact Me, this will generate a lead to that publisher, and that publisher will be in touch with you for more information about this particular product. The free trial will allow you to deploy a free trial within your tenant for a specific period of time, and then you can convert to a paid subscription with this particular app. Each app has their own licensing explained on the product or on the app detail page. And with Test Drive, what this will do is that it will launch a fully configured environment for you to test drive the app for a couple of hours. In this particular case, you can try this app on this test drive environment for 1 hour and basically get the full app experience on the test drive. So those are the 4 calls to action that we have available within AppSource. If you are within the tenant and you want to navigate into the full storefront experience, you can again click on the link to get more apps, either on the top or the bottom, and you'll see this link here on the bottom of the screen, where you can access both apps and consulting services on the full AppSource storefront experience. So what this will do is that it will take you to the storefront outside of your tenant, land you in the home page, where you can filter again by category, industry, and also by product. On the previous screen, we saw that the apps were filtered for Dynamics 365. Here, you can get apps for all the products associated in AppSource, web applications, which are SaaS apps, both Dynamics 365, Office 365, and also Power BI and Power Apps. You can see when you click on any of the categories, industries, or products, you'll see the number of apps available. We have close to 9,000 apps currently listed in AppSource. On the top header, you'll see a link that allows you to navigate to the app gallery. Within the app gallery, you'll be able to get access to additional filtering capabilities for trials. So if you're interested in apps that have free trials and test drives, or filter for those that are free, as well as those that are paid. We have over 600 apps that are SaaS that are paid in the store. And you can also filter for ratings and reviews. On the top side of the screen, you can see that we have the product filter available. So if you're interested in specific Microsoft 365 apps for a particular product, for instance, Excel, Outlook, Project, SharePoint, you can access those through this menu, filterable menu on the top left. In the same way, you can also select apps for specific Dynamics 365 products using the left filter. Power BI and Power Visuals are also available. Let me touch on really quickly on consulting services, which is another very interesting offer that we have in AppSource. If you need to get in touch with a Microsoft certified partner to get maybe an assessment, do a workshop, a proof of concept around Dynamics or Power BI and Power Apps, you'll see different consulting services listed here. As well, at the same way that you see apps by industry, you can also find consulting services that are targeted to specific industries. So if you're looking for a specific workshop, perhaps for Dynamics 365 in financial services, you can search and filter for those here. You can also narrow down your selection via different service type for those consulting services. If you're interested in an assessment for a particular product, either Dynamics 365 or Power BI, you can contact these partners through these listings, and you'll be able to access information about those services provided for consulting around those products. So this is a great way to be able to engage with those partners in case your company needs additional help and additional information on any of these products. Finally, I want to show you the ability to provide feedback as well. So on the top right side of the screen, we have this smiley face icon. If you are a user or even a publisher as well, please do use this functionality to provide us with feedback on the applications that you have available here in AppSource or on the website itself.
And just try to be as specific as possible about what's not working and what might the perfect solution be. Yours truly reviews that every month and shares it with stakeholders. So want to make sure that we get the right information to the right people.
Let me then show you finally the AppSource experience within Office 365. If you're logged into your Office 365 subscription, as I am here, you'll see on the top section of the screen this add-in option. And when clicking, what this will basically do is that it will take you to the AppSource storefront, and it will filter for you all of the apps that are available for Office 365. So it's similar how you transition from the Dynamics experience into the web storefront. This works the same way for Office 365, and you'll be able to filter by product in this screen. Again, the unified deployment, you'll be able to deploy these apps from the web storefront into your tenant or from within the product itself. Let me go ahead and show you. Finally, within, say, PowerPoint, you also have the ability to access the AppSource catalog through the Get Add-ins icon. And what you will see here is basically the AppSource catalog for all of the add-ins for PowerPoint within the PowerPoint client. It works the same way for Excel, Office, and the other Microsoft 365 products. So this is the same set of apps that you can access on the web storefront, but directly from the client itself. Let me switch then to the presentation once more so we can recap. In review, we've seen research from Forrester that shows that 79% of organizations worldwide plan to use cloud marketplaces within the next 2 years. So this is a great opportunity to simplify deployment, to simplify procurement, and to self-deploy these apps using AppSource. Great way to trial these apps, either through a free trial or a test drive. And as you can see, we are constantly evolving AppSource by adding new features and functionality. We added Power Apps recently, and this is something that we're evolving in terms of the product and the integration with Dynamics and Office 365. As I mentioned, there is a session tomorrow on 365 unified deployment. So we highly encourage you to attend that session. It's at 12:45, and it's a great way to dive deeper into some of the functionality for unified deployment within Microsoft 365 Admin Center.
So as we talked about before, can't overemphasize enough how much your input really helps us build the right product and the right experience. So please make sure that you and anyone you know is sharing feedback through the Microsoft AppSource site. You can also follow us on the blog. We have a Twitter account, and certainly if you have any additional questions, you can connect with either Felipe and myself on LinkedIn and/or at the Microsoft booth, which is just a hop and a skip from the Theater 4.
Yes, feel free to stop by the booth, and we encourage you to also go ahead and evaluate this session and stop by with any questions that you may have, and we'll be able to address them throughout the day at the AppSource booth.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ciao, ciao.